This is the first time I'm recording a video for my portfolio. Today I'm going to be covering a very simple web-based program, if you will. I'm calling it SpaceApp. Pretty simple. It's just an HTML web page that uses a JavaScript script to basically get some data from a NASA API and display an image. So let's go ahead and cover that. Okay, so here we have the source code for what I'm calling SpaceApp. It's a pretty simple HTML web page. Notice here that we have JavaScript, CSS, just a little bit, and then an HTML file. So I'm going to go ahead and start the... Okay, hold on. There we go. Perfect. So start the web page. And you notice this pops up. Alright, so we have a h1 here, we have a input function, and then we have a submit button. You'll notice them here, here, and here. We also have our script linked, which we'll cover. Let's not break our source code. We have our script linked, which we'll cover in a minute. And then I have two placeholders here. So I have a P and I have an image as well, or a paragraph, sorry. So description and then the image. Basically what this program does is it reaches out to a NASA API and retrieves what's called a NASA Astronomy picture of the day. So NASA has this huge collection of pictures. I think there's about 40 years worth of them. And using one of their free APIs, you can actually access the picture and a bunch of data associated with it. So that's what this project does, is it takes the image and the description and builds a little web page. So let's go over real quick. The CSS is just very simple. I'm just centering everything in the page because I like things centered. Alright, so this is kind of the backbone of the project here. This is our JavaScript script. Inside we have two functions. The first one is very simple. It's called getDate. Basically what it does is it goes into our browser here, goes inside of our input and gets the value back. It returns it as a string, very simple. And that is used by the bigger function, which is called call. Call is responsible for doing three things. First, call goes to our secrets.json file and gets our API key. Next, using the API key, call makes a request to the NASA API URL, which is right here. Looks a little Frankenstein-y, but we have to basically put in the date and the API key into the URL because we want to be able to search different dates. We don't want to just have one static date there. And then lastly, that request is going to return a Json response with all of the data associated with the one date. We care about two things in the JSON. We care about the description and the image. Pretty simple. We just say that we want to get, if I could stop breaking my source code, that we want to get the description element, which is a paragraph situated about right here. And then we want to get the image element, which is situated under that. We want to change the paragraph to represent the description text, and we want to change the image's source to the JSON image URL. So let's see how this works in real time. So we're going to go ahead and search for New Year's Day. There it goes. So this is a picture of the South Celestial Pole. I don't really know what that is, but looks really cool. And everything worked properly. So we have our description and we have our image here. We can also go back a year, search, and this is it's a star, I believe, called Betelgeuse, which is cool. Lastly, we're going to search for today. Okay, we're going to search for today, 2021. Today's the 17th. Search. There we go. This is a galaxy. Okay, so that's pretty much it for SpaceApp. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you found it interesting.